Yo, jeboti bog metal Pittsburgh was so fucking close. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm still not a YouTuber. Today I'm gonna be ranking all the 48 teams at the World Cup, and before you ask, yes, some of the teams are ending up way lower than you would expect. I got a couple of takes that are gonna upset some people, so make sure you stick around before the end of the video. Jeboti bog metal Pittsburgh was so fucking close. Alright, moving on. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video before you head down in the comments calling me clueless. Alright, let's kick things off with Argentina, since they are the current World Cup champions from 2022. What can Messi do? Can Messi do a double? I don't think so. I don't think they're quite as strong as they used to be. So I'm just gonna put them straight into could cause problems. Obviously there is potential for them to have a deep run. You could argue I could put them up here, but no, I will leave them down in the could cause problems teams. Australia, I'm not convinced. I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about them. Simply not convinced. Austria, same thing. They can be a tough team to beat on their day, but I simply don't think they have enough quality to have a deep run. Algeria, passports ready. They can pack their bags. I don't think they can do much this World Cup. Yeah, that's all I have to say about them. Bosnia, I was very happy when they kicked out Italy from another World Cup. Yeah, I'm gonna say Bosnia could cause some problems. I'm not expecting a very deep run from Bosnia, but yeah, we'll see what Edin Dzeko and the boys can do. I'll definitely be cheering on for them, that's for sure. Then we have Belgium. Belgium, I mean, you got De Bruyne and some other players there, Tielemans. Belgium, they just disappoint me so many times. They never quite live up to the expectations, do they? So because of that, I'm actually gonna put Belgium in not convinced. I'm simply not convinced that they can go far. Yeah, I would say round of 32, round of 16 is where I can see them going out, definitely. Now Brazil, like I talked in the last video, obviously very interesting to see what Ancelotti can do with Brazil. Neymar is back in the squad as well. Not that he ever left, but yeah. Yeah, Brazil, I'm gonna put Brazil in... they are definitely one of the contenders to lift the trophy. Now, some people might disagree with this. You'd probably have them down here, but I just think that with Ancelotti, with how they've been playing as well, they can definitely surprise a lot of people. It's not the Brazil that we once knew, that we once used to watch on our screens, but yeah, I think they got what it takes to go far, and I did predict them reaching the finals as well, so we will see. Probably won't happen, but I'm gonna leave them in lifting the trophy. Canada, one of the hosts. Canada, I would say, doesn't have too much quality. There are some players there, obviously, like Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies. I'm not sure if Alphonso Davies will be playing in their opening match. I don't think so, but I'm just gonna put Canada in could cause problems because they are playing, they are one of the hosts, but that obviously means some added pressure on them as well. I'm not expecting too much out of them, so I'm just gonna leave them in could cause problems for now. Then we got Cape Verde once again. I mean, they can pack their bags, get those passports ready, because I'm not expecting them to do anything. If they can get a couple of points in the group stage, that'd probably be very good for them. Czechia, I'm just not convinced. This team, they have some players for sure, but yeah, I'm gonna say Czechia, not convinced. I'm simply not convinced. That's where I'll leave them. Curacao, same thing. Passports ready. They can go home. I think they're just happy to be where they are. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know that much about them, so I'll just leave them in passports ready. Ecuador. Ecuador is one of those teams that is very hard to really predict. I'm gonna say could cause problems. On their day, I think they can beat many teams, but do they have a deep run in them? We'll have to find out. I'm not so sure. Could cause problems for me. Then we got DR Congo, same thing, passports ready, they can go home. I don't see them doing anything at all. So yeah, there's that. Ivory Coast, I'm gonna say not convinced. Throughout the history, they did have some good players, and I mean, still now there's some players that are playing for some big clubs, but I just don't think it's quite enough to do anything. If they can pass the group stage, it's probably good for them. Then we have Croatia, my home country. Obviously reached the final in 2018, ended up losing to France. 2022, third place. We're definitely not on that same level. There are some young stars coming through, like Vuskovic playing very good in Bundesliga. Guardiola, obviously back from the injury, was playing amazing for Manchester City before he got injured. So I'm gonna say Croatia, I'm gonna say don't sleep on them. Definitely, a lot of people do like to sleep on Croatia, but whether we have another deep run in us, I don't know. Obviously, I would love nothing more than for us to lift the trophy, but yeah, we'll have to see what's gonna happen there. Ecuador. Ecuador, definitely some team with quality. I'm gonna say could cause problems for sure. I'm not expecting too much out of them, but they can definitely pass the group and possibly win the first match out of the group stages. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick them in could cause problems. Egypt, Salah. I'm not convinced. I don't think they can do much. Maybe they can surprise me, but for now I'm just gonna say not convinced. Then we have England, Harry Kane. Can Harry Kane finally bring the trophy home? I don't think so. I'm actually gonna piss off a lot of people here now, but England is going into not convinced category, and the reason why is because I don't know what was Tuchel thinking with leaving some of those players out, but when I look at England's squad, it should be better. It should be so much better. They have some of the best players in the world, but they just very rarely actually play like one of the best teams in the world. That is exactly why I'm gonna stick them in here. Not convinced, because yeah, I'm not convinced. They'll probably top the group, maybe finish second if Croatia can like have a draw or something with England, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave them there for now. I'm not very confident about England for sure. They can think it's coming home, but we know better. France. Deschamps is leaving after this World Cup, and yeah, I think that's gonna affect this France team a lot. Of course, we got Mbappe the dictator. Obviously, France still has to be one of the favorites, so I'm gonna leave them in the lifting the trophy, of course. But yeah, I wouldn't bet on them actually winning the World Cup or even reaching the final this time around. I know they have done so in 2018 and 2022, but that was a little bit different. Many years have gone by since that, and I think the whole Deschamps leaving thing and Mbappe having the season that he did with all drama in Madrid and stuff, it can affect everything in this team. I'm not gonna disrespect them too much, so we'll leave them up here at the top. But yeah, I'm not expecting My expectations for them are definitely lower than some other people. Then we have Germany. Now Germany, it's like they fell asleep after winning that World Cup in 2014, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know. Germany, I would say don't sleep on them for sure. They have the potential and the players to go far, but will they actually? We'll have to find out. For now, I'm gonna say don't sleep on them. There are some quality, scary players in that team, and on their day, they can carry this team far. So yeah, I'm gonna stick them there for now. Then we have Ghana. Ghana, once again, always had some quality players playing for big clubs, but never really impressed me that much as a national team. So for that reason, I'm gonna put Ghana in the not convinced. If they can pass the group, they are in the group with us and England, so if they can pass the group stage, that's good for them, in my opinion. Yeah, not convinced. Haiti, I mean, they can pack their bags, go home. Yeah, passports ready, definitely. Iran, I'm gonna say same thing, just passports ready. Like, some of these teams are just way below what you would expect at the World Cup, so that's exactly why they are down there. Then we have Iraq, same thing, passports ready. I don't expect any of these teams to do anything meaningful whatsoever. If they can get a couple of points in the group stages, they can be happy. And yeah, that's about it. Japan. Now, Japan, I'm gonna put them straight into the don't sleep on them. A very scary team. Usually, they always perform at the World Cups. Last World Cup they knocked out Germany actually. So yeah, it will be interesting. A lot of people have some high expectations of Japan. I don't know whether I would have such high expectations. No, I wouldn't say high expectations, more like, you know, the team is definitely capable of going far. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave Japan in the don't sleep on them. Definitely not a team to be sleeping on. They're definitely capable of... you could argue they're one of the dark horses. That's basically the dark horse groups there. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them there exactly for that reason. Jordan, same thing, like most of these, just passports ready. Get ready to go home, guys, because yeah, I just don't think they have the quality to compete with some of these other teams. Then we got Korea. I'm not convinced. Not convinced. I know they got some players, like there is Heung-min Son and stuff, but let's be honest, this is football. This is not a one-man game. So yeah, for that reason, I'm just gonna say Korea. I'm not convinced. I don't think they can do a lot. Maybe they can surprise me. Morocco is definitely one of the teams you shouldn't be sleeping on. 2022, I think the world seen what these guys are capable of. They have some quality players. They play like a very good team as well. I think they're capable of beating just about anyone. So that's exactly why they're going into the don't sleep on them. Mexico, one of the host nations. What can Mexico do at this World Cup? I'm not too sure, but I'm actually gonna stick them in the could cause problems. Obviously, they're playing in one of their, in their home country. So yeah, I'm gonna say could cause problems for sure. Netherlands, they are always just such a disappointment. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just me personally. Maybe some of you will agree, some of you won't. But yeah, I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna say not convinced. Same thing with England. I'm just not convinced they can do what is expected of them. So yeah, that's why they're going where they're going. Norway. Now Norway, I'm gonna say don't sleep on them. I mean, obviously you got Haaland, who is probably the best striker in the world right now. I know he's been a little bit turned off lately in Manchester City towards near the end of the season, but I think when he puts on that Norway jersey, different beast. He will definitely try his hardest to achieve something with this Norway team. This is a team that in the past they haven't really had any deep runs. I think they even failed to qualify in 2022. I'm not so sure about 2018, but possibly then as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say don't sleep on Norway. Definitely a team capable of upsetting some teams and going further than some people would expect. New Zealand, pack your bags, passports ready. Not much else to say there. Panama, I'm gonna say passports ready. Get ready to go home. Now they are playing much better than you would expect for a team of for a country of that size, but yeah, I just don't think they have the quality to go far or even past the group. If I'm being honest, I think they're finishing bottom of their group. That's exactly why they're going passports ready. Portugal is probably one of the favorites to win it all. They definitely have the strongest squad right now than they ever did before. This is definitely Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup, so I'm expecting him to kind of be that leader that he always was and really try and get this team to win the World Cup finally. I know he would love nothing more. Some people say Cristiano Ronaldo is washed, he's finished, Portugal is a better team without them. Whether I agree or not doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, it's still Cristiano Ronaldo, it's still one of the greatest ever, and I think in a Portuguese shirt, if and when it matters, he can score goals. And let's be honest, Portugal just simply doesn't have a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo, no matter how finished you think he is. I'm sorry, but Gonzalo Ramos is simply nowhere near that level. So yeah, that's exactly why I'm gonna say Cristiano Ronaldo should still be playing for Portugal. Maybe not the full game, but yeah. I'm gonna say Portugal definitely heavy contenders for this World Cup, and I would not be shocked if they do win it. Then we have Paraguay. Paraguay, I'm not convinced. Yeah, what can they do at this World Cup? Probably not a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Qatar, I'm gonna say pack your bags, passports ready, they can go home. Obviously they hosted the last World Cup, but that plays absolutely no role at this World Cup, so yeah, I'm just gonna say they're going home. Switzerland could cause problems. They're one of those teams that once again they just play the style of football that is very hard to break down. You'll never see this team getting obliterated almost. Yeah, I'm gonna say could cause problems at this World Cup for sure. I'm not expecting a deep run from Switzerland, but they can do something. Then we have Senegal. Senegal, I'm gonna say could cause problems. Not a team that is expected to do a lot, but definitely have some quality players in there, definitely capable of getting some upsets over some out of other bigger countries. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving them in the could cause problems. Sweden, I'm simply not convinced. I'm even debating putting them in passports ready, because yeah, I mean, even when they had Ibrahimovic, they were never living up to the expectations. Now they got Gyökeres up ahead, but I just don't see them doing much. I don't think there's any hype about this team whatsoever, and that's exactly why I'm having them in the not convinced. Saudi Arabia can go home, passports ready. Scotland could cause problems. It's like Scotland could definitely cause some problems at this World Cup. I don't think they will go too far, but there's some players in there like a McTominay. It's like he's been a completely different player ever since he left Manchester United. they haven't had the most success at the last World Cup, but yeah, I think this time around they might do just a little bit more. We will see. South Africa, I'm not convinced. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Moving on, we got Spain. Spain definitely one of the favorites to win it all. Probably some people probably think they will win it all. Yeah, Yamal, we'll see what he can do. But Spain just simply has this. They have some of these players that on a club level they are nothing special, but once they put that Spanish t-shirt on, it's a completely different story. Like Mikel Oyarzabal, just a different beast when he puts on that Spanish shirt on. Fabian Ruiz had a fantastic season with PSG this year, of course, but in a Spanish shirt he's even more scary as a player for me. Some other very good players as well, like Marco Cucurella, very good player in a Spanish t-shirt. I never like facing this Spanish team, so yeah, that's exactly why they are in the lifting the trophy category. Then we got Tunisia, passports ready, not much to say there. I don't think they can do a lot. Yeah, happy to be there, I'm sure. Turkey is one of those teams that I'm gonna say no, I was gonna put them in don't sleep on them, but I'm gonna put them into could cause problems. Yeah, Turkey definitely got some good quality players in there, but whether they can have a deep run in this World Cup, I don't think so, but they can definitely cause some problems, and yeah, that's why they're going there. Then we have Uzbekistan, straight into the passports ready category. I think they're very happy to even be there. I'm not expecting anything out of them, just like most of these countries down here. So yeah, moving on. USA, I'm saying could cause problems. Anthony Robinson just recently scored a crazy goal, but will he be able to do something like this for USA every game? I don't think so. Sure, they have the advantage of being one of the hosts, but that's very rarely worked in anybody's favor at these World Cups. So yeah, I'm gonna say could cause problems, and that's probably too high. And then we have left Uruguay, and obviously the biggest star being Valverde, but even with him, I'm simply not convinced. This is not the Uruguay that we used to watch. This is not the Uruguay that's long back in the day won 2 World Cups. So yeah, they're going in the not convinced category. Alright guys, that will be it from me for today. That's my World Cup tier list. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. Do you think there's any teams that I placed way too high? Do you think there's teams that are disrespected by placing them too low? And I will see you in the next one. Until then, I'm still not a YouTuber.